I'm Clay Nelson. I'm a general contractor from West Monroe, Louisiana, and if you want to know how to stay in business long-term as a general contractor, stick around. Today's video is sponsored by UPSTRIVE. UPSTRIVE. They're an online service that helps you pass your exam if you're wanting to be a general contractor, a mechanical contractor, any kind of contractor. And if you're a test taker like me, which is not a very good one, they're going to help you get that done. That way you can cut the red tape and start making money. That's the goal. If you're an aspiring general contractor, go to upstrive.com in the link below and get your personal tutoring session going, man. All your tutors are working trade professionals or retired trade professionals, but I can tell you, they're awesome. Students can go to the website and pick out what trade you're going to go into, and the tutor will be assigned to you based on that. They also sell books and study material to help you pass that exam. Also, you can become an UPSTRIVE tutor by signing up at their website, link below. Why should you listen to me? I've been a general contractor since 2006. I was 21 years old when I got my builder's license, and I've done lots and lots of building. I've been in it for now, 14 years? Holy crap, that's a long time. And I really feel like I can give you some good points if you're trying to be a general contractor for long term, which I think we all want to be something long term, and then being a general contractor is a very rewarding business. First key point is be okay with slow growth. When I first started, I was putting in doors. I was doing very minor things. I wasn't building big neighborhoods right off the bat. That came later. That came within time. I was able to plant the right seeds, make the right connections, and again, it was all just slow growth. I never got into a big financial situation to where I was like overloaded with debt and interest and all those problems. That would really suck. And there's going to be some times where you make big leaps and bounds, and whenever the opportunity arises, you want to take that opportunity, but you got to be ready for it. And I think the best way to be ready for it is to have a good, strong, solid foundation, and that is being the tortoise and not the hare. The second key point is to do things right whenever it comes to like your insurance and license and everything, because you see so many general contractors that get out there and they try to just do things without license and try to do things that they really shouldn't be doing, that they're not licensed to do or they're not insured to do. And I could tell you, I've had an insurance claim before. I had a guy hit a power line and I actually really needed it, and if I didn't have insurance, I would have been in really big trouble. And I promise you think it's not going to happen to you, but it most definitely will. And get your license. Whatever field you're in, you need to be licensed, because that's going to enable you to pull permits. It's going to open up so many doors. It's totally worth doing. And different states are different ways, but if you get caught doing a job that you're not supposed to be doing unless you're a certain licensed general contractor or any kind of contractor, then you could get in really big trouble. It could end up costing you a lot of money in the long run. And plus, whenever you have your license, whenever you have your insurance, it gives your consumer a lot more confidence. If you go into a job and say, hey, I would like to do this job for you, but I don't have insurance, I don't have my license, that shows your customer that you haven't went through the proper process, and that more than likely you're not going to go through the proper process when it comes to building their house or doing whatever it is you're doing for them. What you're seeing behind me here is the neighborhood that I built, and also what you're seeing here is my house. I actually live in the neighborhood that I'm building, and then this side over here, wait, that's a saw. Sorry about that, that was kind of loud. I'm also building a house right over here, and that was a brick saw. And this side over here is another 10 lots that I'm gonna build, and I plan to live here for the full time that I'm building. So why am I telling you all this? Why am I living in the neighborhood that I'm building? Number one, it works good from an investment standpoint, but number two, I don't mind living around my clients because service to my clients is number one. Keep customer service and taking care of your people a priority. If you can take care of your customers and keep them priority, it's always going to lead to more things, more jobs, more profit, more everything. Everything that you can imagine is going to come if you keep your customers first. Let's just say, for example, I'm worried about my bottom line on this one particular project, and I am worried about my customer. There's going to be chances that you could lose money on some things, and like whenever there's a problem on the job, don't think that your position is to figure out a way to make the money. Make your position to take care of the person that you're working for, because that's eventually going to come back to you. They're going to understand that you took care of the problem that you more than likely created, or it's a problem that somebody that was working for you created. Let's just say the weather posed some kind of problem that made you lose money. Now, there's a lot of different ways to get around things, and you can pass the blame, and a lot of times that you can try to make the customer pay for certain things, but I mean, the bottom line is being a general contractor, you bear a lot of responsibility, and you should man up and take that responsibility. And your ability to stand up and be a man and take responsibility is going to come back to you, because the customer is going to remember that you skipped out on them, and they're not going to want to hire you again, and they're going to tell all their friends that they shouldn't hire you either. And the last key point sort of piggybacks off that last point is treat people how you want to be treated. And this is not just applying to clients, this is applying to your subcontractors, your lumber suppliers, and everybody that it takes to build a project. There's a lot of different problems and a lot of different personalities, just a lot of things that can happen in a project as a general contractor. And your ability to be fair with people and treat people with respect is going to help you navigate through those problems. And that's not to say that you don't have to get stern with people sometimes. Sometimes you have to. That's just the nature of the business. General contracting is not a gentle business. Sometimes you're going to approach people that you can't be gentle with. They don't respond to anything else other than you being, I guess, being a butthead to them. But always just approach things with an open mind and understand that it's not always your way or the highway. Understand that you can still learn. People can teach you stuff. Just be receptive to what people have to say, because you just know that you're not always going to be right. I mean, I'm pretty much always right though. And it's so important as a general contractor to understand and let other people know that you're in the business long term, because things can happen long term. People want to know that they have confidence in you, and they want to know that you're a solid individual and that you're going to be around just in case something happens down the road. Anyway, this has been another short and to the point video. I hope it helped you guys. I'm Clay Nelson. I'm a general contractor from West Louisiana. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.